Welcome to LMU Community TV News. I'm Elizabeth Manning and thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at the stories we have for you today. A pedestrian died after being struck by a vehicle Wednesday night while standing near the center line on Highway 63, according to the Tennessee Highway Patrol. According to the THP, Debbie Hunley of Speedwell was driving a 2016 Chevrolet pickup westbound on Highway 63 near the intersection with Red Hills Circle when her vehicle struck David C. Estes of Speedwell near 11:56 p.m. The impact caused Henley's pickup to veer to the eastbound lane before coming to a rest on the shoulder. No other vehicles were involved in the incident. Henley was not injured and no drugs or alcohol were believed to be involved in the accident. The THP said no charges are expected. The Lincoln Memorial University College of Veterinary Medicine and Physician's Assistant students will host a free public health fair for people and their pets on Saturday, July 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Middlesboro Mall across from Bath & Body Works. The public health fair is part of a study titled Measuring the Impact of a Mutually Reinforcing Relationship Between Pet Owners and Their Pets. The purpose is to analyze the data collected to look for a correlation between humans and animals' health. Participants need to bring their dog or cat to the event, and all people will be screened for blood pressure, heart rate, blood glucose, height, weight, and body mass index. Pets will be screened for blood pressure, heart rate, blood glucose, weight, and body condition scoring, and will be given a heartworm test. All test results will be kept confidential. Now let's take a look at your community calendar of events for the upcoming weeks. There will be an Old Bell County High School picnic at Veterans Memorial Park on July 8th at 10 a.m. The Veterans Memorial Park is located on Highway 119 in Pineville. They are asking for you to bring a covered dish if you wish to attend. Middlesboro Youth Football will hold sign-ups July 8th, 15th, and 22nd at Hibbett Sports in Middlesboro Mall. Registration fee is $60, and the parents or guardians must bring the child's birth certificate. Indian Creek Baptist Church will host their monthly singing on July 9th at 6 p.m. It will feature the Beeson family of Maynard, Tennessee, with Sarah Jones and Cody West. Everyone is welcome. Union Chapel Baptist Church will hold their VBS July 10th through the 14th beginning at 7 p.m. They will have classes for all ages, and they are located at 922 Dogwood Road in Tazewell. Middlesboro High School Boys Basketball Camp will be on July 10th through the 13th from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the school's gym for ages 5 through 15. The cost of the camp is $40. Registration will begin July 10th at 7:45 a.m. Please wear or bring gym shoes, shorts or sweatpants, a t-shirt, and money for concessions. For more information, contact MHS head basketball coach Lewis Morris at 606-499-3554. LMU Arts in the Gap presents Riding to Hill with Abigail DeWitt on July 11th through the 15th. For more information, you can contact the director, Joe Gill, at 423-869-6265 or by email at joseph.gill@lmunet.edu. You can register by visiting the website on the screen. Swimming lessons are being held at the new Tazewell City Pool. Lessons for different age groups are being held at different times throughout the summer. Ages 3 through 5 will be July 10th through the 13th at 10 a.m. Ages 6 through 8 will be held July 17th through the 20th at 10 a.m. Ages 9 and up will be held on July 24th through the 27th at 10 a.m. For scheduling or more information, you can contact Mindy Williams at 423-441-2354. The Bell County UK Cooperative Extension Services will host a Superstar Chef Cooking Camp on July 11th through the 13th at 10 a.m. for ages 8 through 19. The camp will be held at the Pineville Bell County Library. For more information or to sign up, you can call 606-337-2376. Abraham Lincoln Library and Museum presents Tad's Tots on Tuesday, July 11th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. For children under the age of 5 and their parents or guardians, there will be story time and show and tell with museum treasures and history-themed crafts. Tad's Tots is a free monthly program. For more information, you can visit museum.lmunet.edu. The Harrogate Panthers Little League football sign-ups has only one more date left. Harrogate Little League has 4 age groups, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, and 11 and 12. The last sign-up day is Thursday, July 13th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Little League field next to H.Y. Levacy. The Bell, Laurel, and Whitley County Cooperative Extension Service offices are hosting a free All About Fishing course on July 13th at 6 p.m. at the Bell County Bus Garage. The class will teach the basics such as catching, cleaning, and cooking. The class is taught by Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife. Anyone under the age of 16 must have a parent or a guardian present. For more information or to register, call the Bell County Cooperative Extension Service at 606-337-2376. And finally, LMU will be hosting training from Vanderbilt University for families of students with disabilities to learn and engage in non-adversarial advocacy skills to support their loved ones. In-person training will be at Vanderbilt University, and there will be a webcast for other sites including LMU's Harrogate campus. It will be held for 12 weeks on Mondays from 6 to 9. The registration fee will be $50. The deadline to register is July 15th. For more information or to register, visit the website on your screen, or you can also contact Joseph Cosgriff at joseph.cosgriff@lmunet.edu or call 423-869-6429. That's a look at the LMU Community TV calendar, but stay with us as coming up after the break, Brandon Burke will let you know about LMU summer camps and more in sports here on LMU Community TV News.
What do we know about learning? It takes place beyond the pages of a book. We learn by exploring, by trying new things, by connecting, by sharing. We learn by taking chances and dreaming big. At Lincoln Memorial University, learning is beyond the books. It's everywhere.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah. Bro?
Is there something wrong with this food?
Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back. After a month and a half of events and activities on the campus of Lincoln Memorial University, the 2017 summer camp schedule has slowed down somewhat as we enter the early stages of the month of July, with most Rail Splitter programs finalizing their summer events over the past several weeks. Last week, the Lincoln Memorial men's and women's basketball clubs wrapped up their 2017 calendar of events with the men's Fundamental Skills Camp and the women's Individual Camp. And while those programs have now concluded their list of activities for the summer, the LMU golf program is just getting started. On this Friday, July the 7th, the second session of Coaches Clinics on the campus of LMU was held 1 week after the opening session. The camp, which is open to all middle school and high school golf coaches, will discuss topics such as practice plans, coaching strategies and philosophies, golf-specific workouts, college golf 101, and ideas for starting and growing the sport of golf at the middle school and high school levels. Now, even though the event took place in a one-day format and 2 sessions have already passed, 3 more sessions still remain, with the next coming on Thursday, July the 13th. To find more information on the LMU Golf Coaches Clinic or any of the remaining summer activities to be held throughout the course of the summer, you can head over to www.lmurailsplitters.com. And there you will find registration information and complete brochures for all 2017 summer events by finding the Athletic Department tab and clicking on Camps. The Tennessee Smokies, 1 day removed from their first win in a 5-game series on the road against the Chattanooga Lookouts, still await 2 more meetings with their divisional opponent heading into the weekend. It's been an interesting last couple of weeks for the Tennessee Smokies, to say the least, as a season-low 6-game losing streak entering and moving past the 2017 All-Star break turned into a season-best 7-game winning streak right before the Independence Day holiday. Following a minor setback in Mobile against the Bay Bears, the Smokies were able to come out on top in the final 2 matchups on the road to enter a special 6-game homestand against the Jackson Generals, having gained some confidence back after plummeting down the Southern League North standings. 5 consecutive victories over the Generals later, and Tennessee found themselves in a much more favorable position than just a week earlier. Even though the visiting team of Jackson was able to gain 1 W in Game 6 back on Monday in Kodak, the Smokies would have the last laugh as they gained their first series victory since the end of the month of May, a homestand against Biloxi. Tennessee would then turn their attention to the Chattanooga Lookouts, the one squad standing in their way for the first place spot in the Southern League North standings. The Lookouts finished in first place in the opening half of the 2017 campaign after the Smokies relinquished that divisional lead thanks to a losing slump heading towards the All-Star break. The last time Tennessee and Chattanooga met in a 5-game series, it was the last 5 meetings before the break, where the Lookouts demolished the Smokies 4-1, the last meeting being a 10-2 drubbing in Kodak. Fast forward 2 weeks later, and the top 2 teams in the division would square off on the 4th of July for some of the most thrilling action of baseball to be played thus far in the season. In the end, Chattanooga emerged as the victors in front of their home crowd, taking a 6-5 triumph in a 14-inning contest that reached a length of just over 4 hours. The following day, the Smokies would look to gain a measure of redemption over the team they just couldn't seem to gain a decisive victory over, and even though the action in Game 2 on Wednesday wouldn't showcase the same amount of firepower on display the previous evening, the result was still the same, another win for the Lookouts. Most of the scoring on the day would come in the opening 3 innings of play, with Chattanooga boasting a 4-2 lead after 3 periods. In the bottom of the 6th inning, the hometown club added 1 more to the scoring column to push the advantage to 3, making the Smokies' work cut out for them. The visitors were able to make things more interesting in the top of the 9th inning, cutting the deficit to 2. However, Chattanooga managed to close things out later on, taking the 5-3 victory. Heading into Game 3 on Thursday evening at the AT&T Field, Tennessee was in desperate need of a win. Having fallen into a 3-game losing slide and slipping farther away from the Lookouts in the divisional standings, the Smokies needed to put an end to Chattanooga's now 8-game winning streak. Fortunately for the visitors, a victory would finally be in the cards for Game 3, as Tennessee escaped Chattanooga with a 2-1 triumph, cutting the series deficit to 2-1 in the process. All of the scoring in the affair came in the 4th inning in a series that saw a high-octane offense provide the deciding factor. This time, the Tennessee defense allowed the Smokies to gain the W, as the final 5 innings of play posted zeros across the board in the run column for the Lookouts. Following the close victory in Game 3, Tennessee now holds an 8-6 overall record in Part 2 of the 2017 campaign, 4 games behind Chattanooga for the top spot in the Southern League North. There is still plenty of work to be done in the series, however, as Games 4 and 5 on Friday and Saturday will both await the opening pitch at 7:15 p.m. The very next day, the Smokies will return home to Kodak for a 4-game set against the Montgomery Biscuits, with Game 1 on Sunday getting underway at 5:30. For more information on Tennessee's heated series with the Lookouts and to see how Tennessee progresses through the weekend, you can visit www.smokiesbaseball.com. The 2017 NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series resumes this coming Saturday, July 8th, for the Quaker State 400 presented by Advance Auto Parts at the Kentucky Speedway in Sparta. 1 week removed from the Coke Zero 400 in Daytona, the Cup Series will continue its interesting turn of events as a few unfamiliar faces finished in some of the top spots 1 week ago. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. crossed the checkered flag first last week to win his 2nd race of 2017, the first of which came at Talladega, while Clint Boyer, Paul Menard, Michael McDowell, and Ryan Newman rounded out the top 5. David Reagan, Brendan Gaughan, A.J. Allmendinger, Eric Jones, and Chris Buescher concluded the top 10, leaving the chase for the Cup standings where they now stand, with Jimmy Johnson the leader, trailed by Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. himself. The green flag will wave from Sparta on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. on NBC Sports Network. And that is all for sports this week, but stay tuned as more LMU Community TV news is coming up.
So we were walking to school. I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really
smart.
want cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying,
Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have
at
another
school
bad day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. You're gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
One in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Thanks for watching LMU Community TV News. I'm Elizabeth Manning, and have a great weekend.